Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode of the Daily D Show. And today's topic is beating the sun up, beating the sun up, right? If you were a superhuman, by the way, and you could beat up the sun, that'd be great. But I want to talk to you about this concept of getting up before the sun comes up. Now, 50%, just 50% of the most successful people in the world wake up at least 3 hours before they need to be somewhere. Now, if you're thinking, well, maybe they need to be somewhere at noon, well, 9 o'clock sounds about right then, right? But for the most part, most successful people have a strict daily schedule that happens probably from 8 or 9 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. Now, that doesn't mean that's everybody, but just understand that for the most part, getting up earlier than you need to be somewhere really requires you to get up before the sun. Now, I'm going to tell you some benefits of this, but I'm also going to share with you in this video some thoughts behind this, and hopefully maybe, just maybe you're already doing these things and maybe you'll get some things out of this. Okay, so let's talk about this. So first off, why do you want to get up early? Or first off, how early should you get up? Well, first off, usually 3 hours before you need to be somewhere. So if you need to be somewhere by 9, you should be getting up at 6. If you need to be somewhere by 8, you should be up by 5. If you need to be somewhere by 7, then of course, then get up at 4. You see, the reason for this is really it's to give you some time. And you're probably thinking, what am I going to do for those 3 hours, David? Well, I'll be honest with you, man, those hours fly by. You may sound like a long time, but it really isn't enough time in my opinion. So let me tell you what you could be doing at this time. First and foremost, you need to get up so you could, plan your day. How about planning your day ahead of time? You see, many of us go through the day with the day hitting us, right? I got this to do, and I got this to do, and this customer, and this person, and this and that, and my children, and my job, and my family, and my spouse, and everything hits you. And so typically we may even come to the day with a plan, but then the day gets away from us because everybody else is asking for our attention. So if you have an extra 3 hours in the morning, you can actually get most of the things that you want to get done in a day, you can get done in the morning. I know that for a fact because I've done it, right? So if you get up early, you get ahead. That's why most successful people are successful, is because they get ahead of the world. They're ahead of everybody. So first, get some things done. So what could you do, right? First off, make the plan. You can make a plan for the day. You could actually read if you like to read. You could work out. Right? You could get things done very simply. There's a lot of things that you want to do. For an example, somebody would say, well, I want to work out. I get home, I'm so tired. Well, get to work out in the morning. Get a workout in the morning. And a workout doesn't have to be an hour or 2 hours of intense activity. It could just be 15, 20 minutes. It could be a start, a brisk walk, a few push-ups, some squats, some sit-ups, right? Something that gets your blood flowing. It gets you engaged. It gets you motivated. It gets you pumped for the day. This is very important. All right. So once you understand that what you could do with that time, why is this so important? Right? Well, first off, if you really want to be successful in life, and success could be so many things, but you can't just randomly have life happen to you. You see, what happens is most of us will roll out of bed, hit the snooze button, roll out of bed, hit the snooze button just to hit the button, and then try to get up and get on the day. And doesn't it suck just getting out of bed and running at the day? I mean, the day already hits you and you just got out of bed. You don't even have any time to relax or to chill. And I don't even mean that you have to chill. You don't have any time to be for yourself. Now, some of you probably wake up early, and what do? You get that taco and those beans, you get that breakfast of champions. Well, let me tell you something about that breakfast of champions. You've woken up earlier than you needed to, or that you should have gotten up rather, beat the sun up. You already did it. And then you toxify your body with a bunch of fat and a bunch of carbs. And what that does is it slows your body down. It's kind of weird, but some people think, well, if I just get up early and have breakfast, it makes me feel good. Sure, it does, but then it brings you down. You get that little spike of energy because the food and the carbs are in you, and then boom, the crash hits you. Right? Get a healthy breakfast in the morning. That's already important. If you don't even eat breakfast, first off, there's no way you're ever going to reach your fitness goals if you don't eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, everybody says that. Nobody believes it. They say, if I just skip breakfast, well, then I lose the calories. I lose that. Wow. No. See, your body needs to metabolize, which means it needs to digest. It needs to move the things, the nutrients through your body. And the only way that that can happen is if you start it in the morning with some food. See, your body doesn't naturally do this. The food that you eat, that you consume, metabolizes in your body and it moves. If you got nothing in your belly, you got nothing in your stomach, and you wait till noon, see, what happens is your body's starving. You're starving your body. And so what happens is when you eat at lunchtime, your body is in the starve mode. And what happens is it says, well, I really don't like being starved. So you know what? This won't happen to me again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save some of the fat from lunch. I'm gonna put it right here in this gut. You know why? So that the next time this person decides to starve me, I'm cool. So in fact, by missing breakfast, you actually gain weight. It's kind of weird, but it's what happens. So I share this with you, really, not because I want to scare you, but I really want you to know something. Beating the sun up is one of the most important things to do each and every single day. If you beat it up, what happens is you feel better about yourself. You build discipline. You build a confidence that you wouldn't even believe. I think the biggest takeaway for me from waking up before the sun, waking up at 4 a.m, has been my self-confidence. You see, I believe I can do anything. If I can make my body get up at 4 a.m, even if I went to sleep at midnight, even though that's not very healthy, I'm just going to tell you, I know I can do anything. You see, the one thing that I know is that when you control this bad boy right here, when this is what is controlled by you, then anything is possible. See, many people would rather let their feelings dictate what this makes happen, but I don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I don't feel like working out, I'm just going to lay here in bed. That's for lazy people. That's for people who aren't going to be successful. That's for the bottom 50%. Why? Because they can't even make a commitment to themselves. You see, many people would only commit to things that they're required to commit to. Like, I got to show up at this time for work. I got to get this done for so-and-so. You see, they're committing to somebody else's timeline. Why can't they commit to their own? See, once you commit to your own, you discipline your body, your mind to make that decision, because your mind gives up, not your body. Your body will go until it falls apart if your mind is continually saying, go, go, go. You see? So get up early. Beat the sun up, 3 hours at least. Get some reading in. Write down your goals in your journal. Get to the gym. Do something productive. Get ahead of the day so that when the day comes, you're ready. When you're ready. Actually, let me add this last piece. The first 3 hours of my day are beautiful because, well, for the most part. I mean, some days I'm at the gym and it's kind of loud and noisy, and there's others. But for the days that are not, the most beautiful part about being up in the morning is nobody else is there to bother you. There's no emails coming in. There's no text messages. There's no phone calls. There's no nothing. All it is just you and you. And you can look in the mirror and you can talk to yourself. You can write in your journal and talk to yourself. You can push yourself. You can take a walk and push yourself. It's you against you. And it's the most beautiful feeling in the world to know that there's nothing outside of you that's going to get your attention, that it's all on you. And once you feel that energy, you see, I tell myself this all the time. If I didn't do this in the morning, I would be so tired. And there are days that, it's rare that I don't do this, but there are days that I don't wake up early are the days that my day sucks. Why? Because I'm so behind on the day and I don't have the energy like I want. And I don't have the focus that I wanted because I got all that energy and focus right when I woke up. So I hope this helps you get some more energy, some more focus, some more deliberate actions. 3 hours early, remember that. Write something down, get a workout, eat some good food. And what's good? It ain't beans and potatoes, guys. It ain't tortillas, right? It's not those things. Get some fruit in you, get some juice in you. And I don't mean like the juice that comes out of a container, get some fresh stuff in you. Make your body feel good, right? Get an agenda for the day. Knock out a few of those to-do items. Make yourself feel like a king or a queen, because that's what you are when you wake up early. You dictate the world. Make sure you beat that sun up, okay? I hope this helps you today, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Success, freedom, and happiness.